everybody. The story I have to share today is one that I have read to one of our classes, but I figure it's okay to hear stories more than one time. I like reading my favorite stories over and over. So I thought I'd read it to you guys. It's called Pete the Cat and the Cool Caterpillar. This is the same Pete the Cat that's in our Wheels on the Bus book, and with his new white shoes, that song about his shoes when he steps in things like strawberries and blueberries. Same cat, different story. Written and pictures made by James Dean. Pete is on a bug safari. He and his friends are looking for bugs. How many bugs can they find? I wonder how many bugs they're going to find. I see he has 1, 2, 3 friends, plus Pete makes 4. And I notice they have some nets to catch the bugs and some magnifying glasses to look for them, because bugs are tiny, so the magnifying glasses will make them look bigger. They're in the grass. That's a good place to look for bugs. All right, here we go. They're on a bug safari. Let's see what they find. Callie, this is Callie right here. Callie spots a tiny black ant. Oh, look at the ants. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ants. It's building an ant hill, she says. Here's the hill. Groovy, says Pete. Groovy. Gus, here's Gus. Gus finds a round red ladybug in the mint patch. There's the ladybug on those mint leaves. It has 9 spots, says Gus. Nice, says Pete. Ooh, the ladybug has 9 spots, and there were 9 ants. That's an interesting coincidence. Ooh, Marty sees a big black spider. It caught a fly, he says. Neat, says Pete. There's the fly caught in the sticky web. There's the spider. Pete finds a green caterpillar in a flower pot. I'll bring it home to show Mom and Dad, he says. There's the caterpillar. Mom helps Pete build a house for the caterpillar, a home for the caterpillar. They use a big jar. Dad puts lots of little holes in the lid for air. All living things need air to breathe, so the holes will help the jar get air inside. Pete puts the caterpillar in the jar. Pete puts some leaves in the jar for the caterpillar to eat, and he adds a twig for the caterpillar to crawl on. There he is, leaves to eat and twigs to crawl on. Good night, Pete, says Mom. Good night, Pete, says Dad. Good night, caterpillar, says Pete. Time for bed. When Pete wakes up, the caterpillar's gone. Where did it go? Did it run away? I don't think it could fit through those holes. Where could it be? It's not gone, says Mom. It did not run away, said Dad. Look, they say. Oh my goodness, they see something new in the jar. Get it up close. It's hanging from the branch. Hanging there. Oh, the caterpillar is inside there, says Mom. It's called a pupa or a chrysalis. You could call it either one, a pupa or a chrysalis. Either one is the correct word. Will it stay in there forever? Pete asks. No, says Dad. The caterpillar is changing into something new. Changing. What will it become? Pete asks. It's a surprise, says Mom. We must wait and see. Pete waits. Callie comes to visit. Did it come out yet? She asks. Not yet, says Pete. There it is, the pupa or chrysalis still in the jar. Pete waits some more. Gus comes to visit. Did it come out yet? Asks Gus. Not yet, says Pete. Pete waits even longer. Marty comes to visit. Did it come out yet, he asks. Not yet, says Pete. There it is, still in the pupa or chrysalis. Pete waits and waits and waits. He's looking at his watch at the clock, and he's also marking days on the calendar. It's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days that he's been waiting for something to happen with that pupa or chrysalis. Then, one day, something finally happens. I noticed that James Dean made these little marks around there to show you that the chrysalis is wiggling. It's starting to wiggle. What's going to happen? The pupa starts to wiggle. Something's happening, says Pete. It wiggles some more, and everyone comes over to watch. I see something peeking out. The pupa cracks open. Something is coming out. What can it be? What do you think it's going to be? Let's see. A head pokes out, then some legs, and then 2 colorful wings. Oh, look at it. Oh my goodness, it spreads its wings. The caterpillar changed into a butterfly. A beautiful butterfly. Wow, said Pete. Amazing. That caterpillar made this chrysalis or pupa, and it stayed inside for a lot of days, and it changed into a butterfly. That is amazing. Excuse me. The butterfly slowly moves its wings up and down. It does that at first to let its wings dry out, and then it's ready to fly. They take the jar to the park. Time to say goodbye, says Dad. Pete opens the lid of the jar. The butterfly flaps its wings. Oh, hang on, this page. It flutters out of the jar and lands on Pete's nose. Oh my goodness, that's so silly. I would like that. It tickles, Pete says. Then the butterfly flies up into the air, into the sky. Bye-bye, butterfly, everybody says. Let's find a new caterpillar, says Pete. Change is pretty cool. Excuse me, I have a frog in my throat. Pete thought that was cool to watch that caterpillar change from a caterpillar to a chrysalis or pupa into a butterfly, and I bet that butterfly is going to fly around and lay some butterfly eggs, and then those butterfly eggs are going to hatch and become caterpillars, and then those caterpillars will make more chrysalises, and then they'll wait inside for a bunch of days, and they'll come out and be butterflies. And that butterfly will lay more eggs, and it will all happen over and over again. Amazing. All right, well, I will see you all soon. Thanks for listening to that story.